All right. Here we go. We're back. Yo, what's poppin'? I can pass that. Nice Stockton. All right. We're back. We're back. I'm awake. I'm officially awake. Finally. All right, Lana. Lana, are you here? We're going to find out. Requests. I see you, hi, Lana. Waiting for. Lana! Come on! Look at this!
Noah, did you just wake up?
Yeah.
This is your fault because I just woke up too, and you're the one that scheduled it for 10.
Listen,
Who
what's
wakes up
great,
at 10?
what's hilarious is it's actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast.
Noah!
I
You
have to
having
say,
nice dreams?
dude, I have the worst dreams.
Me too!
Like, my dreams suck.
Yeah. No, I know. I've been having, like, night terrors.
Really?
Yeah, it's really scary. I had a night terror about you the other night.
No.
I can't
What
remember.
happened?
I can't remember exactly what happened, but we were like, it was really bad. We were basically like running away from the devil, but it's fine. We made it. We're good.
Wait.
Anyways.
You and I were running away from the devil.
From the devil, yeah.
For a second, I thought like your night terror was me being the devil. That's way nice.
Like, yes, Noah. That's exactly what. That would have been horrifying.
Peter, and Lara Jean were on the run from the devil.
They were on the run. You love the sweatshirt?
I love your sweatshirt. I love your sweatshirt so much.
You guys can get your very own sweatshirt.
Yeah. You can. Oh yeah, you can. That's right. So all right, for those who are here now, like Lana has agreed to do a campaign for this really cool nonprofit called Favored Nations. Mm-hmm. And they do a whole bunch of things to raise money. One of the things is through like clothes and stuff. So that hoodie that she's wearing, when she bought it, 100% of the money that she spent on that hoodie went to charity. It says GAS. What does GAS stand for, Alana?
It stands for give a shit. I'm like, pick me.
Yes.
And it's very, very, very comfy. And I got mine oversized, but you can get yours like in your own fit or oversized. And it's really comfy, and it's not too heavy where you feel like you can't wear it during like the spring or the summertime. Like it's just right. Do you see me?
Really?
Like, do you see me pushing it? I'm selling
You're killing it. You really are. I love it.
But it's very, very fun, and like this is really cool. Like I feel like you don't find hoodies that have multicolor string of jigs.
Actually right. You're actually right. I dare anyone to find a hoodie that has that. I dare. I don't think they could.
What if like it's just a flood of people? Like,
suddenly, then it's just like DM.
You look so toasty.
Me? It's because I've been out in the sun quite a little bit. Lana Condor. I have been. It's been nice. I've been doing ice baths every day.
I'm noticing. Why would you do that?
It's a great question. Honestly though, like I enjoy it. Like it feels really nice on the body. I started training recently, so now I'm just like icing.
I love training. Training Noah is my favorite Noah.
Oh my God, we've trained it together, and you kicked my ass.
We trained one time together, and I could barely breathe. I barely made it.
We did a boxing class together, and you killed it. Like I was horrified of your ones and twos.
Of my ones and twos. That was so fun. Wasn't that so fun?
It was really fun. That guy was really, really great. Mm-hmm. Guys, I just want to say that Lana and I have we've obviously known each other for a very long time. We love each other very, very much. But I'm making a Keurig. You're wondering what that horrifying screech was. But Lana and I have known each other for a few years now. We've had the pleasure of spending hundreds of hours together.
Yeah,
In
it
a
feels
working
like longer
environment.
than a couple years.
Well, yes, because like the time that we have spent together, we've literally spent like nonstop with one another during like dense and extended periods of time. It's amazing that we still love each other. By the way, someone just went and bought a hoodie. Thank you so much to whoever bought. That counts towards our goal. The reason I'm saying this is that Lana and I love each other very, very much. But we also share like this weird thing that like makes us want to do more than just act, and I think I'm super grateful to Lana for that reasoning, because we're here right now on this live because of a campaign that we're running. We want to get 5,000 people involved in it. We're not looking for a certain amount of money. You can literally donate $1 and it still counts towards a donation. We literally just trying to get 5,000 people involved in the same thing that we're involved in, which is Black Lives Matter initiative. I've highlighted CPE. I'm going live with the CEO of the Center for Policing Equity later today. Lana's highlighted Know Your Rights Camp.
Know Your Rights.
Super, super sick initiative. These are just dope initiatives that are doing great work in the Black communities, and to one, end police brutality and also like arm citizens against police brutality. Anyway, if you want, you can go click on the links in our bios. You can go check out our campaign and donate money to it. Or you don't have to. You can just go check it out and like learn more, because if you can't give money, if you learn more, you're still being an ally. So, educate yourself. Anyway, I just want to say that. And none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for Lana being so dope. So, yeah.
Stop it. Yes, you guys, please, please, please go to the link in our bios. You can also donate here. All of your donations, however small or big, goes directly to the charity of your choice, which is really, really exciting. And I think it's, it's really nice to know actually where your money's going, because sometimes I find that you donate and whatnot, but sometimes you don't know if your money's actually going to where they say it is. But we can definitely tell you that it sure is. You can donate, however big or small. You can buy sweatshirts, buy shirts. Actually, my neighbor the other day, he bought a shirt because it had Favored Nations on it, so it like FN, but his first name starts with an F and his last name starts with an N. So he was also very excited because it was his initials. So if you guys have the FN, you can also buy a namesake shirt.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just hitting every market, dude. That's wild. Big FN. Now whenever I say FN, I'm going to think of your neighbor.
My neighbor, yes.
Yo, another person just bought a hoodie or a shirt. Thank you to whoever did that. Also, we're raising so many donations. 100 people have already gotten involved since we started this thing.
You guys are so
This is incredible. Thank you guys so much.
We have the best people in the world.
We really do. We genuinely do. You guys are so kind. Like, it's literally a family. We want to announce some things. There's some really cool things that we would like to announce, like the dates. So this whole campaign is not just us raising money, right? There's a little more to it. Lana and I are going to be doing a table read. We're going to be reading some scenes from To All the Boys 1, 2, and we're going to be reading a sneak preview from the third movie as well. But we haven't picked.
Okay, I don't know if that really hit y'all. So I'm going to say it again. We are reading a scene from To All the Boys 3, Always and Forever, Lara Jean, that
has not come
out yet. The movie is not out yet. We probably haven't even seen the scene. We probably even haven't seen the cut. But we will be reading a scene from the movie that's not out yet. This is a really cool thing for the both of us, but also I'm sure if you like To All the Boys, this would be something that I'm imagining you would look forward to.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I can't believe they're letting us do it, honestly.
I I know. I mean,
That's
how did you get that? Like, how?
I just asked.
I just asked. You guys
I was
ask
like,
and you shall receive.
that's truly it. I was like, yo, Lana and I want to raise some money, for charity and like do our part. And so we want to read a scene from the third movie. And they were like, okay.
I feel like that's such a testament. Okay. I feel like that's such a testament to like the companies that are involved into All the Boys and how much they also really value and really want to be a part of the Black Lives Matter movement and part of everything that's been going on recently. It's just such a great testament to them being companies that I am proud to know and to work for and work with, because I think there's a lot of like, to do a scene that's, not published yet is kind of like a big deal. And for them to just instantly be like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. It was really cool.
You're right. You're right. That's like, it's actually kind of mind-boggling when you think about it. This is something that, why would they want to release anything about, and Netflix has been extremely active in the nonprofit space. And when, hey, Chris Meyer, what's up, Chris? Sorry, my buddy from Florida just commented. You're damn right they do, Chris. He said Black Lives Matter, and he's right. But Lana, yeah, no, you're so right. Netflix really stepped up, and even Ace Productions, Matt Kaplan and Robin and Aubrey over there, like they were a huge help getting this pushed through. Should we announce the date of this table read that we're doing?
Sure. You do it because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to mess it up.
The date that Lana and I will be going live on YouTube is June 30th. June 30th. And we will be joined by some special guests. It won't just be Lana and I reading scenes, which is great. We're going to be joined by Patrice Cullors, who is the co-founder of Black Lives Matter. She's coming on to do a question and answer with Lana and I. We're going to ask her some questions. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, to text Favored Nations. You can text them if you go to Favored Nations on IG or you go to the website. You can text, you can ask questions. We're going to be asking her those questions and some other questions. We have two other special guests that we haven't announced yet. Lana, do you want to announce one of them?
No, I'm gonna I'm gonna mess it up. No.
No, really?
I don't want this responsibility. You do it.
Okay. We have two other special guests, and we said that we were going to announce them today. So here we go. The first is Payne the Poet. He is a formerly incarcerated citizen who is now he's an activist. He's a spoken word poet, so he writes and then he performs these written poems, and they're really prolific. I'm going to share one of his that he's done recently on my Instagram just so you guys can see it. He's writing one specifically for this live stream. I'm really, really excited to share his work with everyone. And the other is this amazing youth female Black activist. Her name is Nepal Kayazola. I believe I said her name right. If I didn't, Nepal, I love you. I got the first name pronunciation correct. With the last name. She is the coolest person that I've ever spoken to. She's organizing. She organized rallies on her birthday. She's been organizing nonstop for the last month. And she's fiery and she's a badass. She's so educated. She's such a great public speaker. So she is 19 years old. She's coming on. She might be 20 now. Because of her birthday. And she's coming on to deliver a speech for all of us. So yeah, special announcement. 3 guests, Lana and I, all hanging out June 30th. Happening right now at 12 p.m. um,
I'm
Pacific Standard.
so excited. Also, I think I would like to share that this has been like something that Noah has really worked so hard on bringing this all together, and I am so grateful that you have wanted me to be a part of it, because I just think that what you're doing is so awesome, and obviously it's a cause that I fully and wholeheartedly believe in. And I think that just seeing like how motivated and inspired you have been, and how just like tenacious, I think that's the word, how tenacious you've been to like make this work and like get all the moving pieces together, has been really awesome and really inspiring, and something that I've always known that you've felt passionate about and always wanted to do, but just seeing it come to fruition and how hard you've worked is like really amazing. And so I just am very proud of you.
Dude, I love you so much. Stop.
I love you too. You're welcome. Seriously, you're killing it, and you're taking ice baths all at the same time.
I couldn't do it without you, though. Like, I couldn't do any of this without you. So, like, this is the point, right? Is like, let's all get together and like do our part, like if we can. People are asking. It's June 30th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, and then 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Someone asked that. I just wanted to address.
And we can, and we can we'll post reminders and stuff. So
yeah.
Don't trip if you
don't
forget.
Trip. That's true. We were gonna be posting reminders. You guys are all gonna hear about it. Is there any Lana? You are so beautiful. What at 10 o'clock in the morning? How did you manage? I don't understand. This is me at 1 p.m. And
I just love the way that you picked up the phone when you're in bed. It's completely dark. I cannot see your face. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
This guy.
Let's see. What have I've been doing keto.
What?
Which is the worst, but also the best.
And you're still smiling. It's incredible.
It's incredible. Yeah. Let's see. What do we talk about? I have a question that what scenes, because we're doing scenes from 1, 2, and 3. What scenes would you like to see us read, y'all?
Good question.
My eyes are on the comment section. Although I only see one comment at a time. So while you guys are figuring out what scenes you guys want us to read, also, if you're just bored and you have $1, go ahead and tap that.
For those who are just tuning in right now, what up, everybody? Lana and I are here just to announce that we are doing a table read on June 30th at 12 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time to raise money for a few Black Lives Matter initiatives. Lana's highlighted one of her own called
Know Your Rights.
Know Your Rights Camp. I've highlighted one called Center for Policing Equity. And right now we're doing this little fundraiser to raise money. You can donate $1. We have a goal of 5,000 individual donations. So it doesn't matter how much you give. If you give like 1 cent, that counts. Although I don't know if that makes sense. But if you could, you should, because we just want 5,000 different people to get involved. That's all this is about. It's not about raising money. There are mad huge corporations that donate billions of dollars all the time, or hundreds of millions of dollars. What we want is for the people that we love and that love us to get involved with these initiatives, to learn about them. So if you can't donate, great. Click the links in either one of our bios and go educate yourself. Go learn more about these different initiatives that we've highlighted. We will be streaming this June 30th, 12 p.m. Pacific Time, live on YouTube.
Someone asked to see your feet.
My feet?
What is that?
Should I wonder, I'm wearing socks. Does this count?
Oh, look at those toes. Oh, wait, someone said kitchen scene. Wait, kitchen scene with parents. What's the... Wait, the kitchen scene, is that from the first movie?
Yes. Yeah, either after she, remember when Peter's mom asked about your mom and I got like embarrassed.
I love that scene.
But then we were talking about it washing dishes.
Oh, that's what they mean. They keep saying kitchen. And I'm like, what do you mean kitchen?
That's a good one.
Oh.
That kitchen scene was crazy.
Yeah, I think that was like, we shot that scene maybe towards the end of production. And I feel like that was like, we've always been very, very comfortable around each other. But I think that scene and that time that we shot that scene was like the most like just like in sync that we have been together, I think. Does that make sense? Like, we've always gotten along from the beginning of production to the end of the first production and vice versa, whatever. But I just feel like we really knew each other, and we really knew each other's hearts when we did that scene. And it was like really refreshing to do something that was like a little bit more just like grounded, like conversational, sharing each other's pain because we, you know, all this stuff. So that's a great scene. Love that scene. Someone said the hot tub scene. That hot tub scene. I don't know. You do the hot tub scene in your ice bath, and I will not be in the ice bath.
Oh my gosh. That's a funny idea.
That hot tub scene was like great for you though, because you got to just sit in the tub.
Like, I did. I literally sat in that tub for about 11 hours.
Did you get pruny? I think you did.
Weirdly, I can't remember getting pruny. I'm sure I did. It's like a naturally occurring thing.
It was like probably very relaxing just to always like be there.
Yeah, it was, because the water was like warm, but it wasn't hot.
Yeah, like body temp.
Right. It was like I could sit in there and be very comfortable. Like, I remember they were like, "All right, you want to get out? We're gonna switch the shot." And I was like, "No, I'll just stay here. You can like figure out the shot, or like I'll be the stand-in." Like,
yeah.
Oh, the lantern scene. Someone said the lantern scene. That was a fun one.
Oh, I love.
You can't think about us breaking up on our first date, Cubby.
I love that scene, Noah. I love that scene so much. And you're not like posted, like you're like sitting on your side. Oh my gosh, I wish I could. I'm just gonna try. Oh gosh, do you know more than Oh, someone said that I don't want to have sex in the car scene. Okay. When we shot that scene, that was a day.
That's funny. That's funny.
I think that scene was really tough to shoot because Amelia, who plays the amazing Genevieve and is one of the greatest women in the world, and she is so kind and like vastly different than her character. She is in that scene the whole time, but she's like ducking behind the back seat of the car, and then she pops up to do her part. But it was like super awkward, like just super weird, because you're like having this really intimate scene, and then you know that like Amelia's just like,
hello. I remember that scene because my stomach was growling like crazy, and it was
my God, no!
Like,
I felt so. That was like literally, you guys. His stomach was so. I cannot tell you how loud it was, and like we'll be in the middle of a scene, and then I would just hear. Like, what's wrong with
you? No, it didn't, and it happened like a lot. Like, oh man, because but that car scene's hilarious. It was like, I'm not gonna try to like have sex with you. I'm not gonna try to like take your virginity outside of your dad's house.
Like really outside of the house too. Like directly.
He's right there.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's what I love so much about Lara Jean, that like sometimes she's so in her head. You know, she's so, you know, she overthinks, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, so much to the point of where she'll forget sometimes. She'll lose track of like the reality of the situation and get completely overtaken by like the fear of the situation.
Yes. She's like, I don't know what it is, but she'll just, you're right. She completely gets overtaken. She's unable to like think unable to think clearly. She just like, it's like starts to spin out of control. You're right. But I mean, listen, I feel like I do that in real life, so I can relate.
Yeah, no, totally. I feel like it's a constant like, is this a logical freak out? Or am I just emotionally out of whack right now?
Yes, exactly. Is this a logical freak out?
Is this a logical? That's the question that you must ask yourself.
Yeah, seriously, no kidding. I feel like I'm trying to think of like a freak out that I had that was either logical or illogical while we were shooting the movies. Cause I have that same like rambling in my head. I don't know if
You didn't really freak out.
You know what I didn't love? I don't love like when we were doing the treehouse scene and this sounds so stupid, but when we were doing the treehouse scene, it was really rainy, and we did that scene for a couple days. It was super rainy, so the ground was super duper wet, and there was so much mud on the ground, and I felt so bad because we were all wearing white shoes, and so every single take after we cut, our costumers had to come in and wipe the mud from the white shoes to make it look like it wasn't raining, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, who's like, why are we wearing white shoes in the mud? Like, I feel bad for everyone. What's happening?
It's one of those like unfortunate things, you know?
Yeah.
I love, the first thing you ask yourself is this a logical freak out? The second thing, if the answer is yes, freak out. If the answer is no, then you must ask yourself a second question, which is, do I care?
Yes, do I care, or what do I have to lose? Also, am I freaking out just in my head, or am I involving others in my freak out? I think that's a really great question to ask.
Whoa. Do I care?
Oh, okay. What is your favorite movie from the second? What is your favorite scene from the second movie? Oh, did you just crack your neck?
It did. That was nice.
We all heard it.
You gotta just roll it around, you know? Someone says, are we dating?
What is your favorite scene from the second movie?
Oh, yeah, Lana and I are engaged. Oh, really?
Oh. It's a constant miscommunication, Noah.
My bad.
Are we dating? Nope. Yes, actually,
yeah,
we are engaged. You heard it here first. If you would like to attend the wedding, please donate.
Donate right here. If you got, it's true. I'll tell you what. If we reach 5,000 donations right now, I'll propose.
Oh my god! Are we at the bribery stage?
The bribery.
We're at the bribery stage.
We're at the bribery stage. If we have 5,000 individual donations on this live, I will propose to Lana Condor. I will.
No.
It'll happen.
Mean, it's for a cause. It's for a cause.
but then it's gonna be Anthony. Is what, like, we'll pretend
it's gonna. How about this? How about you propose to Anthony?
Okay, that I could do.
and then I'll get really jealous, and then it'll be this big blow up where I'm like, how dare you guys? You know, it's the drama. It's living for the drama.
We filmed 3 movies together.
Noah, how have we not like literally? Number one.
Yeah.
How like we did 3 movies together. Number 2, like we still genuinely love each other's company.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Crazy. Out
of 1, 2, and 3, which was your favorite shooting experience?
Oh. Out of 1, 2, and 3, what was my favorite shooting experience?
Yeah. You look really good, by the way. You look nice and toned. Yeah. Yes!
Thank you.
Out of 1, 2, and 3,
Enough of
what's your
that.
favorite?
Oh God, come on. I think honestly, like I like the first one.
Mm.
I like the first one because um, I was in such a transitioning phase in my life during the first one, and it was like having my own place in a city I'd never been to before, and like meeting you and meeting everyone for the first time. We all kind of just like gelled, and it was the first, like we were creating the universe together, you know.
Yeah.
And then the second and third one was like just so fun because it was like summer camp. We're getting back together.
Yeah.
But I'd say the first one.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the first one.
Yeah, I think you're. Yeah, I've never thought about it like that before, but yeah, I think that was the first time for me as well, shooting the first movie where it's like transitioning into kind of adulthood, like, but also for me, it was like a huge time period where I was like trying to find myself, and I think meeting the whole cast and seeing just how beautiful everyone's heart was on the cast was really encouraging because it made me feel like also this was like I had been working beforehand, but this was like the most ensemble kind of cast that I'd been a part of. And so being like, wow, all these people are really amazing. They're really, really nice. Like, I'm really excited to keep working in this industry because I know that like there's a lot of talent as well as really good people.
Wow.
Was really fun. And also, I guess it's like shooting the first one, like, I don't think, obviously, no one knew even if it was really going to be seen, let alone received the way that it did. And so it was like almost a bit of a pressure, not a pressure, like not an unwelcomed pressure for the second and the third, but it was a different vibe because we knew like, oh shit, like people are going to actually be watching it. We need to do a good job. Versus the first one, we were all just kind of playing around.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. Like 100%. And we always got to ask the question when we were like going to do like, we always got to ask the question when we were going to do the second and third, like did you feel pressured when you were coming back to film? Did you feel this? Did you feel that? And it was like, for some reason, like, I don't know about you, I didn't. Like, I never really felt that pressure.
I didn't feel the pressure until like we would be on set and like if there were other people around like watching like civilians watching, because like there would oftentimes be like civilians just like trying to watch us shoot a scene, or we did parts of the movie in the third movie in New York, and it was really, there was a lot of people around. That's when I felt pressure because I was like, oh my god, like they're watching it in real time.
Yes, you're so right. Or like, remember when we were at the school and we're like doing, so if you guys had seen the movies, you would remember like the track scene in the first movie, and then like there was a track scene in the second movie where we exchanged our Valentine's Day gifts to each other. When we were doing that, there were kids in the school and they were like above in the tower,
they were in
banging on the windows and like, yeah,
and screaming.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I remember it's like just having to tune that out because you know me, I'm sensitive to sound.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but tuning that out,
There's like an element of like when you're locked in and when you're doing something and then stuff is happening, you're like,
you're like, focus.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I really am. For those who are just tuning in, Lana and I are going live on June 30th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, to read 3 scenes from the To All the Boys movies, 1 from each movie, which means we're going to be giving you guys a sneak preview of the third To All the Boys film. And we're also going to be joined on this live stream by some very special guests, one of them being Patrisse Cullors. She co-founded Black Lives Matter. You may have heard of it. It turned into an entire movement. The second guest is Payne the Poet. He's a spoken word poet. He's an incredible activist, formerly incarcerated citizen that has a prolific message to be delivered, and I'm going to be sharing one of his poems on my page. And the third is an incredible youth Black female activist. Her name is Nepal Kainzolu. I think she just turned 20, and she is a force to be reckoned with, extremely articulate. She's been organizing protests all around the country, nonstop. She even organized on her birthday, like last week. So they're going to be joining us to share their message, and you guys get a sneak preview, and we all get to learn a little bit more about how we can be allies or accomplices and co-conspirators, how we can do our part. Lana, talk about the goal. Talk about the goal that we have.
Did you just get tired of hearing yourself speak?
I did. I was like, why am I talking so
I
hard?
watched you. The goal. What is our goal? Our goal. Okay. Our goal is 5,000 individual donations. It doesn't matter. It could be a small donation. It could be a large donation, but we're just trying to go for 5,000 individual donations. All of those donations will go directly to the charity of your choice that's listed on Favored Nations, which is really exciting. And ultimately, we completely understand that some of us are not in a position to give right now, and that's absolutely and totally fine. And we absolutely understand that, but if you would want to tune in anyways, just to, continue the conversation about race in America and want to learn how to be an ally and everything, you can just come in to learn. You don't have to give. It would be awesome if you did give, but you do not have to. We're all here to just learn and to be allies together, and to make this a world, a place that I'm gonna get all emotional, but I would like to make this a world where, our kids and their kids and whatnot, it's a different world for them. I would really hope that. I even think about like my younger nieces and nephews and whatnot. Like, I want them to be living in a world where we've all done the work and they are also inspired to continue doing the work. So yeah, that is definitely our goal, and we are really, really excited. And this is something Noah's been working on for a really long time, and I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I'm really proud of him.
I love you.
And yes, so I think I cover?
I think you just nailed it. You really did.
Wow, no, we are killing it.
Dude, we've raised.
We're not always awake, but when we are.
It's there's no middle ground for it. It's like we're doing it or we're nothing.
There is no middle ground.
There is absolutely no middle ground. We've raised $2,744.85 in the last 40 minutes. 256 individual people have donated just on this live stream. To those 256 people, one more just got added. Thank you so much. For those that don't have the means to donate, thank you for even being here and listening to us, talk about some nonsense and some really important subject matter. Like Lana said, we want to do our part to help make this world a better place. And when it comes to racial equity, when it comes to Black Lives Mattering, when it comes to anti-racist movements and initiatives, this is a battle that is not going to be, there's no silver bullet. This is going to take our lifetime. It's going to take a long time. And we're in this for the long run. And it starts with little things like this campaign that Lana has been so amazingly down to do. And it's one of the reasons I think, Lana, that you said, it's crazy that we're still friends, that we still got mad love for each other. A lot of people work together for an extended amount of time and then create rifts. I think we're really aligned in a lot of ways, especially with what we care about and what we think is important.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for being here. Lana, I feel like 2000.
I feel like we've covered it all, but I also feel like we're so close to 3,000. I would really love if there's even a world we can raise. I'm really bad at math.
$168
around that
and 15 cents.
Before we log off, we will do an interpretive dance. No, we will.
Batty Jessica, if you would like to donate over $2,500, you can click either one of the links in our bio and go to Favored Nations directly, favorednations.org/IDK, and it'll take you straight to the campaign page, and you can definitely donate over that amount on Favored Nations.
That's a lot of money.
If you're serious about that, that's crazy. Guys, we're going. Look at this. We're like going. This is incredible. We're so close.
This sweatshirt.
Oh yeah, you guys can buy our hoodies, you can buy literally our t-shirts, and all the money goes straight to your charity. You get to decide. We've highlighted 5 initiatives that we care about, and when you go on the site, if you donate, if you buy, a hoodie or some gear, you get to choose all of them, one of them, whatever it is, and your money goes directly there. And with that, come on!
We did it!
That's
You guys
incredible.
did it! Thank you so much!
Dude, we're almost at like 300 donors too. This is like wild. Like,
wow, this is so
like, and that's the thing. Like Lana and I, like, we're so like appreciative, but we're so direct about the fact that like it's not about the money. It's about how many people we can get to get involved and can learn. If you can't donate at your location, go click the links in our bios. Get involved on Favored Nations directly. We accept donations around the world. If you're trying to and you can't, just boom.
Holy
4,000?
Wait, someone just donated. Wait, what?
Who just did that?
Whoa.
You guys are crazy. Whoever you are, thank you for your generosity.
What's that?
Is such an insane amount of money.
Wow.
Guys, and someone just bought a hoodie too. I get little notifications every time someone buys a hoodie. But guys, this is just incredible, for everyone to just be involved and everyone to like come together. That's all that Lana and I want. And hopefully we can do more of this stuff. And when COVID-19 kind of gets under wrap, we can start to even build out this plan a little more.
Absolutely.
And stuff.
No, I remember you were wearing the hoodie. Like, he wore the Favored Nations hoodie for, like, the majority of when we shot 2 and 3. Like, it's honest to God all he ever wore. And I remember seeing it and thinking it was so cool. And I was like, I want one myself. But then that was before the launch of Favored Nations. And I was so jealous because I really wanted the hoodie. And now you can have one too.
That was crazy because when we were doing 2 and 3, sorry, someone asked a question. That movie with Teeny, I don't know when that's coming out. I hope it comes out soon. But Lana, when we were doing 2 and 3, like the reason I was wearing just Favored Nations hoodies was literally because we were still designing them. Like I was still in the designing process of it, and I literally had like 30 of them being shipped to me as samples. And by the way, the hoodies are made out of, it's 100%, the part of the hoodie that is made out of cotton is 100% organic cotton. And then there's a little bit of polyester in the hoodie, but that's 100% recycled polyester. But the materials that we source to make those hoodies come from leftover materials. So they're 100%, they're sustainable.
Wow.
It's not like we're creating materials to make these hoodies. These are the scraps that are kind of thrown away, and we take them and then like make our hoodies out of them. But that's why I was wearing them nonstop.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, his packaging, the Favored Nations packaging is super cool, and like when you get it in the mail, it does say that it's sustainable. But I didn't know to like how much it was. That's super duper cool.
Yeah, it was a huge part of it. It was like, yo, like you're a nonprofit making clothes and selling clothes, but they're destroying the planet.
Right.
Like, can you like so we wanted to be super careful about and selective about the way that we decided to do that, for that very reason, because you don't want that. So
yeah,
dude, we made it. We got over 300 individual people. This is insane.
That is so crazy. That's wow. Thank you guys so much for all of your donations. Wow, I'm speechless. Like, this is above and beyond what I had hoped for. So thank you guys so much.
It's insane. Taylor Holder fan page. If you want to donate $1,000, I believe you can do it right here on the live. Or maybe maybe that was the person that did it already, and now it's a little bit late. But guys, just so you know, if you can't donate right now on the live, click the links in Lana and I's bios. You can go straight to the website, favorednations.org/IDK. And it's called I Don't Know because I don't know. And I think a lot of us just don't know a lot of really important information. And we can always learn more. And that is the foundation of this campaign that Lana and I are doing is can we learn more? How do we learn more? How do we use our platforms to elevate other voices like Nepal's, like Payne the Poets, like Patrice Calors's, even though those voices are amplified and, you know, they are incredible. So we just want to do our part. Lana.
Yeah.
It was a lovely, lovely session.
No, right back at you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we got to talk and raise money, and I cannot wait to see you on our live stream on the 30th.
Yes.
I look forward to it so much.
It's gonna be sick, man. And then I'll see you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All of the above.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, I think do you feel like this is a good time to kind of stop?
I feel so. I do. Okay. I do feel so. You're the best. Okay. Have an amazing day, guys. You guys. You have an amazing day. And the other guys. And girls on this call. Have a great day. I'm gonna shut up. I love you so much.
Noah, like when he starts to like know that something is finished, he starts to ramble, and then he starts to notice that he rambles, and then he like starts to like panic a little because he knows he's rambling, but he just can't stop.
I'm coming off like I'm insane. Have you seen?
Guys. Thank you guys. Go ahead, Noah, please. Please say your piece.
Do you remember Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey and Steve Carell? When Steve Carell, did you see that movie?
Yes, of course.
You remember when Steve Carell was the news anchor and Bruce like walks in the room and Steve is like,
I'm trying to remember that.
Bruce, Jim Carrey like hijacks him while he's on the air and like starts to.
Oh yes. By the way, just quick thing. Space Force is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched it, but I love Steve Carell, and I think he's like brilliant and fantastic in everything that he does. And watching it is so like, especially if you're a fan of The Office, I think you would dig it. But
I will.
I digress.
I appreciate it. I'll watch it. I'll definitely check it out. I love Steve Carell.
Yeah, it's really fun.
All right. Someone just bought another shirt from Favored Nations. 100% goes to charity. Love you, Lana. Thank you for all the work you're doing. This is great. Right, see you on the 30th.
See you on the 30th. Bye.
Bye. That's crazy. Guys, so wild. What a time. All right. This has been super sick. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. I think we've been on for almost an hour, which is wild. And in that time, we've raised over $4,500. 320 individual donors came in. I know some people that gave, a large amount of money. We really appreciate that. For those that donated $1, half a dollar, whatever it was, it's just as important. It goes just as far. We're so appreciative of your time, your energy. And for those who couldn't donate or chose not to, thank you for being here. Thank you for being willing to learn and to educate yourself. If you're interested, if you tried to donate and you can't, click the link in my bio. Go to favorednations.org/IDK. You can donate from around the world there. You can also get more information on the initiatives that we've highlighted at Favored Nations. I'm going live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's 3 p.m. Pacific time. So in 4 hours, I'm going live with Philip Goff. He is the CEO of the Center for Policing Equity. He's one of the initiatives. He's actually my highlighted initiative for Favored Nations. So if you want to learn more, boom, go hang out with us. I'm going to be asking him some questions about what they do and how he sees us as a race moving forward into the future. All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you. Goodbye.